going a bit back to the future, virtual darkroom. So in 2018, we kind of have to wait for new pulsed effects, pulsed nodes. So that's why I'm checking out virtual darkroom. The good thing about it is I got to learn a bit more about virtual darkroom and how it behaves. So I always go for coated gold. I think that's a nice look. And then I tweak that. You can go for advanced settings if you are a genius, but we never do that. So yeah, coated gold and then tweak the settings. So a few things in that. This is how we tweak the color, the look. Let's just make a render using the default settings. So you'll see how it looks without the color correction, and this is with the color correction. So you can see how that is quite different, really. Just gonna make one more render on that. Okay, like that. So that's the default settings. Here you can tweak this by 20%, so you can put that to like 80 or 70, basically 80. And this one, if you try to add or subtract a percentage of 20 to this one, so you get like 40-ish, 30-ish, 40-ish, then it's going to be way too much. This one, you should only tweak it like 2% up or down, and same with this one, about 2% up or down. This one, you can subtract that by 20%. So that's the key to tweaking these colors. So for example, I can set this to, for example, well, let's set it to 1 and render, and you'll see that it actually has quite a big impact, even though I just tweaked it like 2%. Well, you can pretty much see the background here being all green now, and it used to be 3, so let's make it another render, like saying, let's say 6 on that one, and render again. So you can see just how much of an impact that has. Now it's completely blue. So be aware of that. That these guys really have a big impact. But yeah, I'm just going to go back to the original settings, except I'll set the red sensitivity to 80 instead of 100. And here is kind of like the clue, or another clue. So we tweak these color settings, but we can also tweak this one. So I can set that, well, let's try setting that to 1. Okay, let's try 1.4. as you can see, the color changes really based on the exposure time here. So what we could do, I think we'll try to set this to 1.4, and then since I'm using linear, and also of course these are set to default linear, I'm going to add gamma to this, so by 1.6. Honestly, I'm not 100% sure if that's the right value, but you'll see that we start to get a different result here. So you can see, if I turn these off, you can see, well, I don't need to turn it off. You see it in VPR. You can see the difference between the original and the one with color correction, with filmic color correction. So a temporary solution on how to do that, I guess we can use, let's see, where is it? This one as well. I never remember how this works. This is probably not a good idea. Well, let's try it anyway. The order of these guys also matters to a certain degree. Wow, that was nice. Not I'm going to change. I think I'm going to change the white point here. It's probably way too much, but well, yeah. But anyway, you can tweak this and see. See what result it gets you. It gives you. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Probably experts out there that know more about these guys, how to tweak them. At least gamma, I'm not sure about the gamma. I'm not sure if that's the correct number, but should give you some ideas though. This is just very simple test done in LightWave 2018 using the skin shader. Not really all that satisfied yet, but so I'm not going to really share that because it's not really a finished result. But well, anyway, there you go. Color correction with image filters in LightWave 2018.